I'm not too busy for you, Miz. No.
Which one's on?
Whichever one you want. I'll turn them on.
You're too busy for me?
How am I too
busy?
busy?
This is what I got.
You're here.
This is what.
You're here.
I came on my break.
Oh.
I had a break right now.
Yeah.
And I went to Rosenberg. I went in there this morning and I go, and I'm looking at my schedule for media.
Yeah.
And Rosenberg's first. And I'm like, okay, that's good. We're doing it first. We're doing a nice little morning show.
Sure.
And then
I
look and there's no Sam.
There's so much
and
going on.
I go, where's Sam?
Yeah.
And they go, my people go, he's too busy today. And I went, what? He's too busy? He's too busy?
Well, they should have been more delicate.
No, they were too more delicate.
Yeah.
Wait, no, tell me your excuse. Tell me why that you were too busy for me to come in and interview me.
Well,
I'm coming on my break. I'm not even supposed to be here.
Well,
I
said
I'm going to Sam.
in.
I want his excuse. I want him to see me in person. I want you to tell me to my face why you're too busy for me today.
Well, I didn't know you were.
Raw 25 is this Monday. The biggest show that Raw's ever doing. We're doing Barclays. We're doing Manhattan. You're going to be there.
I will.
And you're too busy for me on a Friday?
I didn't know you.
And when I'm doing media in New York City, you're too busy for me.
You didn't tell me you were
Where's Jim Norton?
He heard you were going to be in town.
He doesn't even. He's never here. No, tell me your excuse.
He's not. I didn't know you were going to be in town.
What do you mean you didn't know?
I didn't know.
I was told you're too busy.
I didn't know you were going to be in town. I found out today.
You're a liar.
First of all,
fib.
you're a fibber. You've known me long enough. You could reach out to me. You could reach out to me.
I'm not reaching out to you.
Why?
Reach out to me. I'm the superstar.
I don't even have your number.
I'm the WWE superstar
Were you going to
here.
slide into
and
your
you're
DMs?
too busy. Tell me why you're too busy for me. And tell me your whole story. I want the whole lie.
Well, I mean, we were talking about Tide Pods for like a half hour this morning before you got here.
You're talking about what?
The Tide Pod Challenge.
The what?
Kids are eating Tide Pods.
That's why you're too busy
that's
for
what
me.
we were doing before you got here.
That's why you're too. Why are you too busy for me?
Here's what happened. I didn't know you were going to be in town until I was listening to Hot 97 when I drove in this morning, and I was like, "Miz is in town."
Who are your people? Because your people told my people.
Right.
And I can't even believe you have people.
I have lots of people.
You do not have people.
Look at this room.
By the way, I walked in here. Yeah. You're alone. You have one person. But I walk in, and 50 people walk in with cameras and everything, taking pictures.
Right.
You're nobody until I come in. So how are you too busy for me?
I didn't know you were going to be in town.
Yes, you did know.
I didn't know.
You did know.
I did not know.
Sam, stop lying.
I did not know.
Stop lying.
I did not know.
You're really making me mad.
I don't want you to be mad.
I want to know why.
Yeah.
And stop saying you didn't know. You did know.
I did not know you were going to be in town.
You did know I was going to be in town.
How did I know?
Because my people told me you were too busy for me.
What?
They told me. They said it to my face.
Right.
They said, what did you say? Get on the mic. Adam, get on the mic.
Here's what happened.
Get on the Adam. You're lucky my publicist just walked out.
Here's what happened. I didn't find out you were in town until this morning, and I got a text this morning saying, "Hey, Miz, did anybody tell you the Miz was going to be here?" I said, "No, but I would always have the Miz in. Does he want to come in?" Right? And then they go, "Yeah, but who's in today?" And I said, "I got Bruce Pritchard and Eric Bischoff already booked. They're coming in, right? At 9:45.
They're more important than me.
I didn't know you were coming in.
They're more important than me.
But
I'm going to be.
I can't cancel.
I'm in a main event match on Monday at Raw 25, the 25th anniversary. I've been in WWE for 12 years.
I know.
And I'm going for the Intercontinental Championship against one of the biggest stars that WWE has to offer, and I'm one of the biggest stars that WWE has to offer, and we're going to collide at Raw 25, and I'm not big enough for this show.
No, that's not true.
That is true. It's what you just told me.
No.
I already have 2 people on. I don't need another one.
That's not true.
It's what you're saying is what I heard. That's what I heard.
I said, I've already told Bruce Pritchard and Eric Bischoff that they can come in at 9:45. You can't call people and be like, well, now you can't come in day of, because nobody told me the Miz was in town. So I said, if Miz wants to come in before, I'd love to have him. That's when you're here.
So you're telling me that if who's the biggest star, the biggest get for this show ever besides me?
The biggest star we've ever had on the show.
But like the biggest get.
The biggest get that we've had?
Like, no, that you'd want. That you'd be like, oh my God.
De Niro.
Robert
De Niro.
Robert De Niro calls up and says, I want to be on the Sam Roberts show. What are you going to do? You going to tell him you're busy?
I'd say,
Bob, you're going to tell him you're busy?
I'd say, Bob, it's Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. Just because he's not here doesn't mean you take his name off.
Hold on. Would you say you're too busy?
For De Niro? No.
Oh, you wouldn't?
No.
But you would say you're too busy for me.
No, that's not what I said.
For me.
I said, let's make it work.
First, this is what you do, Sam. Yeah. This is what you do. At Radio Row 2 years ago at WrestleMania, you snubbed me. You and Jim Norton snubbed me.
I don't have control over all
this. I had a whole thing
this.
prepared for you and Jim Norton. I was like, oh, I can't wait to go on their show. I love them so much. I listen to them. Great. And you guys snubbed me. Then I come back here. Norton's nowhere to be found.
No,
he's not here. I had to talk to Ronald Funches and listen to him how he wants to be a WWE superstar, and that's wonderful. Great guy, I love him to death. And now I come here and I walk in, and you're by yourself talking about some sort of what is it again?
It's the Tide Pod.
The Tide Pod. Yeah. You're talking about Tide Pod.
Kids are eating Tide Pods.
And you're too busy for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're here.
You're unbelievable. This is my break. They said, hey, Miz, we only have this amount of break. I go, we're going to Sam's. I don't care. We're barging in. Right. We're taking over his show because the fact is he's too busy for me. But if I was De Niro,
Robert De Niro, you have to.
I'm not big enough for you. Is what you're saying?
No. You're here.
Am I a D-list? Am I C-list?
No.
Is my new unscripted show on USA that's going to be coming out very shortly, Ms. and Mrs. not big enough? Is Monday Night Raw not big enough? Is the Marine 6 Close Quarters not big enough? Is the Challenge where I'm hosting, is that not big enough? Are my social media platforms not big enough? I'm just curious, what is not big enough for Sam freaking Roberts?
The Marine 6 is not as big a deal as Goodfellas was. Just putting that, you can't. The Marine 6 wasn't. It's a big deal, but it's not as big as Goodfellas.
To some people, it is a big deal.
No, it is.
To me, it's a big deal.
No, I know.
Shawn Michaels is in it.
No, I love Shawn. He's been on the show.
Tell Becky Lynch that. You like Becky Lynch, right?
Love Becky Lynch.
You love Becky Lynch.
But I love you.
But tell her that. You wouldn't tell her that. You wouldn't tell Shawn Michaels. You tell me that because you're a jerk.
I'm not a jerk.
You're not a jerk.
Because Shawn Michaels wouldn't come to me and say, like, Robert De Niro, what is the Marine 6 not big enough?
If Shawn Michaels wanted to come into the show, would you say you're too busy?
He's been on.
Would you say you're too busy?
I didn't say I'm too busy.
Would you say you're too busy?
I said, how do we work this out?
You said you're too busy.
I didn't say that.
Would you say you were too busy?
I didn't say I'm too busy.
I just want a simple answer. Shawn Michaels calls up, says, listen, I know you have Eric Bischoff.
Right.
I know you have Bruce Pritchard.
Right.
Wonderful people.
Great people.
I've done amazing stuff in WWE, WCW, the whole shebang.
Right.
Shawn Michaels. This is Shawn Michaels. I'd like to come in. What would you say?
Travis, we can make.
What would you say?
Could we make time?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we make some time, but we made time for you.
You didn't make. I made the time.
Well, we made. I
made the time, Sam.
Made the time.
Sam, I made the time.
This is obviously the fault of faulty communication.
Oh, was it faulty when you snubbed me at the Radio Row at WrestleMania?
I think so because I wasn't controlling who was coming up into the thing.
But when I said, "Hey, am I coming up?" and you were like, "No, we're done." That's what you said to me. Is that a lie?
Joe Villa,
is that true or a lie?
Joe Villa told us we're done.
So now you're going to pass the heat. You're going to pass the heat. You're going to pass the buck on to somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Joe Villa's fault that when I walked up to you and you said, "Oh, sorry, we're done."
Well,
did you say that to me?
Oh, yes, I did, but I'll tell you why. I remember why now.
Okay, tell me why.
Because the guy who did the gear had already packed it up.
And the gear, so you're blaming the gear guy now.
The gear guy had already packed it up.
The gear guy's fault.
Plus, the show was over, but I would have recorded something with you, but the gear guy had already packed up the gear.
You don't have a cell phone that has a recorder on it?
Come on, Miz. I'm the last professional broadcaster.
Oh, you're such a professional.
Yeah, I'm not gonna,
you in your pajamas. You're sitting here in your pajamas at the Sirius XM show, and you're telling me you're professional.
I'm the last professional broadcaster.
Are you going to be wearing something like that at WrestleMania? I'm sorry, Raw 25?
Raw 25, I will have a far more formal attire.
Oh, you will?
I will.
So so basically you respect WWE more than you do at Sirius XM.
That's not true.
Your own job that you go to, which I understand. I love WWE. WWE is my job, but if I'm going to a job, I go for the job I want, not the job I have. And obviously, you just come in your PJs.
This is the job I want. I host a morning show.
It's a great job, and you do a great job at it.
Thank
but
you
don't look the part.
What is a morning show host supposed to look like?
If I'm a morning show host, I'd want to. I mean, I always hear the greatest radio show host of all time. He always wears John Varvatos.
Yeah, but he's got his own stylist. I don't have that.
Why don't you have your own style? You know what? Because he's dedicated.
Right.
He goes one step above and beyond.
Did he have you
don't
on?
do that. See, you just basically are like, I'm complacent.
That's not complacent.
Obviously, you're complacent.
How am I complacent?
You're too busy for me.
I'm
you're
not.
wearing your pajamas to the show.
This is a sweatshirt. It's not pajamas. It's a Roots of
You
Fight
couldn't
sweatshirt.
sleep in that. Could you sleep in it?
It is really
so it's
comfortable.
PJs. Yeah, it's really comfortable to sleep in.
It is really comfortable.
Yeah, you look like you just got out of bed.
Miz.
I guarantee Howard Stern would never look like he just got out of bed. He walks in there with such dedication. He goes in there with his John Barbados. He has his own stylist. Exactly. You wonder why? Because he wants to be the best. He wants to be number one. Do you want to be number one dressed in a hoodie?
I'm already number two.
You're number two. They don't do ratings here. I know that because I had a show on Sirius XM, and I always ask, what are my ratings? What are they literally would go, we don't know.
Right, you could say you're
what do you mean? It's so big?
Yeah.
They were like, well, one thing is they was trending worldwide. I go, you're damn right it was trending worldwide.
Right. Well, you're a big deal.
I am a big deal. You're probably training worldwide right now. Thank you. You're welcome.
I think so. I appreciate that. But your people need to tell my people when you're going to be in New York.
You don't have people.
I got lots of people.
You, Sam.
No.
You were sitting here by yourself before I walked in.
What about the Travis dog in there?
You have Travis dog. Great. You got your own Robin. Good. That's great.
Yeah, the Travis dog takes care of all that stuff.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
So you're the people.
He's the people.
Get on the microphone, Travis. Tell me why he was too busy for me.
I was never told that you were available.
Nobody told us you were available.
Why? You're liars.
I'm not lying.
All of you. All of you are a bunch of liars.
Get Villa on the phone.
I'm done. I'm done with that. No, I'm done. I'm done here. I actually have other media to do.
Right.
You're welcome for coming in.
I appreciate you coming in.
I hate you.
Why do you
don't
hate me?
You.
I don't
like you.
I like having you on the show.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
That's why you're too busy for me?
I'm not too busy. I'm never too busy for you.
Everyone, thank you very much. I appreciate everyone being able to listen to me, but Sam did not want me here today.
That's not true.
I barged in and made sure that my presence was known, that Raw 25 is this Monday at the Barclays Center and Manhattan Center. Sam will be there. Nobody will care.
What do you mean nobody will care?
Nobody will care that you're there.
Why?
How many people who do you think will be a bigger star?
Yeah.
You or Rosenberg?
I mean,
who do you think?
I'll tell you this, I'm more liked than Rosenberg right now.
You think so?
Yeah.
Not by me.
Why?
Rosenberg had me on for an hour.
You're
literally
leaving.
Walked me and gave me a hug when I walked in. You looked at me and
barged in.
You were deer in headlights. You were like, "Oh my God, he came. He knows I was too busy for him."
You barged in. I didn't have time to schmooze.
You didn't have time to. Of course, you didn't have time to schmooze.
No, you barged right in.
You were a deer in headlights.
It's a busy
you were
day.
Scared. You peed at yourself a little bit.
That's why I'm not standing up.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Good thing I got these camo pants on.
Yeah, sweet camo pants. Your PJs. I told you were wearing PJs.
They're not pajama pants.
Yeah, I couldn't see you because you were in your camo.
Listen,
I'm out.
I'm wearing these pants.
I'm leaving.
In honor of the Marines.
I have to go do more media.
You're amazing at media.
You know, I know. Don't try to suck up to me now.
I can't wait for your reality show. You're going to be a great dad. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, you're the worst.
It's going to be
you're
amazing.
You're the worst.
But
I hope you get booed out of the building at Barclays Center.
Well, I'm not going to do an entrance and everything.
I'm
just doing
people,
the pre-show.
As soon as you start talking, I hope people just start harassing you.
You do?
Oh, absolutely. Just
Why?
heckling you the whole time, and you just buckle under the pressure. You turn red, and you can't even talk. You're mixing up your words.
I don't buckle under the pressure. I'm the last professional broadcaster.
You're not a professional broadcaster. Look at what you're wearing.
I remember on the radio. You can wear whatever you want.
No, you don't wear. You don't. See, you know what? That's your mentality.
Tell me.
That's the mentality that you have.
Tell
me. The mentality I have. I'm on radio right now. I'm wearing a suit.
Yeah, but you were on TV before you were on radio.
Huh? But I'm always wearing a suit.
Right.
I'm always looking and prepared and ready because I want people to know that I'm a big, huge star and I want to dress for the job I want, not the job I have. It doesn't have to be a suit, by the way.
Right.
It could just be, something nice, something comfortable, something that looks like you didn't just get out of bed and walk to work.
Right. Yeah, but if I wear a suit around Sirius, people are like, "Who's the douchebag in the suit?" Nobody's wearing a suit around here.
You don't have to wear a suit.
Right.
Did I say? I didn't say.
You
I just said
I
you didn't have to wear a suit.
You said I
you
don't
have to look like you didn't wake up and come to work.
I don't have to sleep in a sweatshirt.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard.
Listen.
Get a stylist, get something, and dress for the job you want. If you come to Monday Night Raw wearing that, I will give you a Skull Crusher finale and throw you out.
I won't be wearing this. I'll be wearing a nice formal suit.
And I hope that you'll be not busy enough to maybe have a conversation backstage with me. Maybe. Maybe I might be important enough. I'm sorry I'm not De Niro.
Listen.
Okay? I'm sorry I'm not Shawn Michaels.
You have to tell your people to let me know when you're going to be here because you live in Los Angeles, so I can't just be every Friday being like, "Hey, Miz, is Miz here?" And because the WWE would be like,
"You should."
All right, you heard it. All right, so WWE, do not get surprised when every week, every Thursday, Wednesday, when do we want to do this? I'm going to send an email every week, and I'm going to go, "Hey, is Miz in town? Hey, is Miz in town?"
There it is.
And that way we'll never have this issue again.
And you know what? And it'll get relayed to me, and I'll be like, "You know what? I feel wanted."
Okay, because I want you to feel wanted.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted is to feel wanted.
I want you to feel wanted.
And you didn't do that for me. Rosenberg welcomed me with open arms. I couldn't believe it. He had a beautiful seat for me and everything.
Right.
It was amazing.
Well,
had an hour, and I was literally asking. I was asking my publicist, going, "How long are we doing this show for?" And he's like, "As long as you want." Literally, I had an hour and a half. Just talking, just shooting it with a guy, having a guy's conversation, guys, girls, everything, the whole shebang. We were talking about Kardashians, talking about sports, talking about everything. I walk in here, and I just want to smack your face.
Well, don't smack my face.
I'm not going to.
By the way,
I'm
the
not
seat
allowed.
you're in is totally fine.
It's just a regular seat.
What did you have, a throne over there?
It kind of.
We don't have thrones. It's satellite radio. We don't have thrones.
Well, satellite's kind of big. That's all I listen to.
It is.
When I'm driving.
Do you listen to my show?
When I'm driving to Reading, PA tonight for a live event, I'm going to be listening to Sirius XM, and I'm not going to be listening to your show.
Well,
I'm going to go on demand. I'm going to click on a Howard Stern interview.
Right.
So one of the ones, I don't know. I just listened to
my show's on demand.
Yeah, I don't want to listen to you.
Well, I do great interviews.
You do not do Howard Stern type interviews. Howard Stern's the best of all time.
Look, Howard Stern's great. Okay, we got that. But he works 3 days a week. At some point, you're going to need new content, right?
And you think you're the guy.
I'm the guy.
Dressed like that.
You won't even see it.
You got
in
the hair.
In your imagination, you can be like, oh, I bet Sam's wearing a suit or whatever. He's got like a nice sweater vest on.
Who's your Baba Booey?
It's also Travis Dog.
Who's your hit him with the hind?
Travis Dog.
Do you have any of the whack packers? Like, what's your whack pack like?
We got Bobo.
You have Bobo the clown?
No. It's a guy named Bobo.
So you stole Bobo from the Howard Stern
Bobo.
show. You're stealing material from Howard.
No, his name is
Maybe
Bobo.
you should get your own.
I'm
trying to figure out what you're going to do that's different that kind of sets the world on fire.
You got Troy.
You got Troy. Hi, Troy. Cool.
Say hey, Troy.
What do you talk to about tattoos?
Just because he has tattoos doesn't mean that's all he's got to offer. He talks about all kinds of stuff. Conspiracies. We get into a lot
Where
of stuff.
Where the best tanning bed is?
He does talk about tanning sometimes.
I just got back from Miami.
Oh, is that?
See?
Yeah.
He went on this trip. You know what he likes to do? He likes to fornicate. We talk about that all the time.
Excuse me?
Fornicate with women. Like, we talk about that. You know what I mean? We talk about all kinds of stuff. But I don't know how I can make you feel wanted if you don't make me feel wanted. You don't listen to my show. You don't know what I'm doing here.
Are you turning it around on me?
You just don't. My show's been on for so long.
You're too busy.
You've known me for so long. You don't listen to my show.
I don't listen to your show because you're too busy for me.
No, I'm not too busy. You would know that if you ever listen to the show. You know, these guys don't sound like busy
for
guys.
me.
He's a very busy man, but I don't think he's too busy for you.
Never.
What is he so busy doing?
He's got the show.
He's got the show.
We were talking about release.
How many shows do I have? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about your life compared to my life.
Okay.
Yesterday I was in Austin.
Right.
I flew here. 1 a.m. got in.
Right.
I was up at 5 a.m. to do all media till 6 to noon. Noon, I will drive to Reading, PA, do a live event. Then I'll go to State College, do another live event. Then the next day, I'll do another live event. Then I'll do Monday night, Raw 25. Then I'll do the Mixed Match Challenge on Facebook on Tuesday in Washington, D.C. I will fly to Los Angeles on Wednesday. Wednesday, I'll be doing a photo shoot with my wife for Ms. and Mrs., which is our new unscripted docuseries. So I'm going to be doing that. Thursday, I have meetings all day.
What kind of meetings?
Meetings.
Oh, I want to get some of those meetings.
You don't have that type of meetings.
Okay, yeah, no, not
then
yet.
Friday, I'm back on live events again.
Wow.
And then I'll be shooting the new challenge probably next month, all of that month, while shooting Ms. and Mrs., while getting ready for WrestleMania. Tell me your day. Tell me your week.
Paid.
No. Tell me your week now.
This coming week?
Yeah, I want to hear your week.
Okay, well, I think Troy's coming over like on Saturday.
Oh my God.
And then, so that'll be after today. So that'll be Saturday.
Fun.
Yeah, I mean, we'll watch, like, I don't know what we'll do.
What will you do?
Well, we'll probably grab some food.
Are you gonna watch Black Mirror on Netflix or something?
I do. I got one more season of Black Mirror to watch. He'll probably come down to my home studio. We'll do a show on YouTube. That's a show.
Favorite Black Mirror episode so far?
The John Hamm.
You like John Hamm's?
Hour and a half.
You liked that one?
Loved it.
Really? Okay.
Loved it. What was your favorite?
I liked the one where there was a kid that got caught.
Yeah. Yes.
But he got caught on the computer, and then like the whole time you're rooting for this kid.
Yes.
And then they flipped it in. I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But
that feeling of like, I thought,
I was like, oh my God. Wow.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot believe that just happened. That was incredible.
Really
and it made me think, like, I was like, wow, that is just, it was so it's just so well done.
Yeah. So then Monday, come back, do the radio.
So wait, Saturday and Sunday, you're basically going to binge watch Black Mirror. Busy weekend.
I do
a busy weekend.
I do a show
maybe,
from my...
Maybe Bed Bath & Beyond. Who knows? You don't have enough time.
I know about time. But I'm sure I'll do at least one, maybe two shows from my YouTube studio.
Oh, you have a YouTube studio?
Sam Roberts now on YouTube. It's in my house.
You have a YouTube
wait
studio.
Till you see this. I can't wait. You gotta come to my house
in your 900 square foot house.
I have a beautiful house with a beautiful studio.
With a 900, yes, and 20 feet of it is a studio.
It's in Westchester.
Oh, look at you.
The Westchester.
Oh,
that's
look
right.
at you.
So then
someone's getting paid by Sirius XM, huh?
Can you see that monitor right there?
Yeah, I can see the monitor.
Okay, scroll up on that Instagram account. You got to come to my house. Look at the studio that's in my house.
I don't see it.
There it is, right
Troy's slacking. He's too busy looking at his
He's looking at his tattoos again. Look at that.
Wow, that is a nice studio.
It's a beautiful studio, isn't it?
That's in your house?
It's in my house.
Was that your living room?
That's my basement.
You have a basement?
Bro, I'm living large, okay?
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
I do not look at you and think this guy has a basement. It's like a man cave.
I like to keep expectations low.
Are people allowed down there, or is it just it's my spot?
No, it's only my space.
It's my spot.
We have
meatloaf.
No, it's not my mom's house.
I feel like are you sure?
It's not my mom's basement.
Oh, okay.
But like, my wife can go down there, but like, we have an 11-month-old. Nothing for him down there.
Nothing for him down there?
Nothing for him.
He's not allowed?
There. No, because there's a whole bunch of wrestling figures and stuff down there, too.
Oh, and he's not allowed to play with your toys?
No.
He's not allowed to play with you're a grown man and you have toys. You're like Zack Ryder.
Yeah, another great superstar.
I love that you literally just like lit up when I said that. Like it was like a compliment. I was frowning upon the fact that you have toys. You probably paid a lot of money for those toys too, didn't you?
I've collected over time.
Oh my God, you and Zack Ryder would just have a talk about they're toys. They're not collectibles.
Well, I collect them.
Children's toys that you play with when you're a child. And when you're a grown man, you're supposed to get rid of them.
They're for display.
Oh my God!
And I got a bunch of sneakers down there too. All my sneaker collections.
Oh, sweet, bro.
Yeah,
you
thanks,
and Enzo
man.
can talk then.
Yeah, you're putting me in good company. These are the superstars.
These are the superstars.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then Monday, I'll do the radio show here. Then I'll change because I don't want you to see me looking like a schlub. Go to the Barclays Center for Raw. Right.
So you wear a flannel shirt for your Sam Roberts Wrestling podcast. I'm just noticing. I'm looking at what you're wearing and how you dress for your
in the Not Sam studio.
Who is that you're interviewing?
That's Ring of Honor champion Dalton Castle.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, well, you'll get there. You'll know him at some point.
I'll get there.
Well,
I'm already there.
He'll get
Sam.
there. No. That's
I'm in
not
the
what I
main
meant.
event at Barclays.
No, that's not what I meant.
I'm already there, my friend.
That's not what I meant. Scroll down so you can show Miz the screen cap of my New Year's show.
Oh yeah,
because that way he'll there it is. See, New Year's tux.
Look at you.
Tie undone because
you partied. You're a partier.
We're bringing in the new year.
When you look at Sam Roberts, you think, dude's a party.
Look, it's New Year's Lonely Eve. It was a great show.
It was by yourself?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So you spent New Year's by yourself?
Yeah. Well, not by myself, with all the Not Samsonites watching on YouTube.
You're too busy for everybody else.
I was too busy.
De Niro called, said, too busy. Sorry.
Look, we got to take a break.
What? I'm done. No. Here's your break. I'm leaving.
Raw 25.
I'm leaving. Raw 25.
Monday.
Yeah. Thank you for making time for me. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you making time for me, Miz.
Oh, I did.
And I think
this is my break time. They said you have break time. I go, I'm going to Sam.
I appreciate that.
I'm
glad
know
we're
you do.
friends.
Yeah, you're too busy for me.
I think that you're going to win the Intercontinental Championship.
Do you?
I do.
Do you want me to win, or do you think I'm going to win?
I've been a Miz fan since before it was cool to be a Miz fan.
Oh, okay. Now you're just kissing.
I've been a Miz fan for the longest. I used to tell the guy from Busted Open, the Miz is great, and he'd be like, no, the Miz sucks.
Yeah, they used to hate me. Now they like me.
Exactly. I'm not one of those guys.
All right.
You've known me for a long time.
I've known you in a long time.
Right.
That's why you stubbed me a bunch of times.